Hey guys, welcome back. So now that we have our rows themselves styled, like this, it's time to actually do the contents of the rows. So right click and inspect like this, and then find the track list row item and expand that, and then let's do track count first. So we have 4 divs in here we need to style, but let's start with the track count. We can just give it a width of 8%. So 8% of the page width it's going to take. You can see when I hover over it, that blue part is that 8% width. And then just float left. You see how all the items go alongside it? Because this is floating to the left now. Okay, and that's it for that. Those 2 lines, copy them. Go back to here, your style sheet, and then do track list row, track count, like that. And paste them in there. Save it. And refresh the page, and you should see them all like that. Okay, which they are, don't worry about that. So let's sort this image out because it's a bit big and it's creating a mess. So click on the icon, the image within track count, and let's just style that now. Let's give it a width of 20 pixels, so you see how it's a lot smaller. So width of 20 pixels, visibility hidden, because we don't want it to show, remember. If you look here, it only shows when you hover over the row. Okay, so visibility hidden. Let's say position absolute, which means it's positioned relative to the first parent it finds with a position attribute. I think I've said before in the previous videos, if you don't understand that completely at the moment, understanding how these positions work is not vital to completing this course at this point. So just because you don't understand, don't worry about it. But if you have questions, as always, let me know and I'll get back to you, okay? And then we'll just do cursor pointer like that, which means when you hover over it, well, you can't see it now because the visibility is hidden. It just means that there'll be the mouse pointer, like this one down here, that just shows you can click on it. So let's copy those, go back to here, and this is track list row, track count, track count, track list row, track count, and then IMG, like that. Okay, paste them in there and refresh the page. And now all the play button icons have disappeared. Now let's make it so when we hover over the row, it shows. And that's really simple. Go back to your style sheet and copy and paste this. So that one right there, copy it, and I'll put the closing curly brace on too. And then just change this part to track list row hover. This is saying the images, so any images that fall under track count, so that's the icon, but when the track list row is being hovered over. Alright, so let's just say visibility, visible, and that's it. So save that, and then you'll see when we hover over them now, you'll see the play icon appear. That simple. Now the problem at the moment is when you hover over it, you see how it's covering the number. So let's make it so that when the play button's showing, the number disappears. That's really simple to do. So copy and paste this part here, and paste it below. And we want to say track list row, track count, span, and the span is what contains the number. Let's just say by default it's visible, but then I copy and paste that below again and change this to hover. Now when we hover over it, it's hidden. So refresh the page and you'll see that by default it's showing. Okay, then when I hover over it, the number disappears.